So here we go. Sense of touch. As I was sitting in my thinking chair, thinking about all the things I'll be thinking about, you know what came to mind? This is one of my stoner moments, which, I'm not hitting anything like that or anything. But this was, I was like, dude, your hands. It's like your eyes and your ears are in your hands when you touch something. That's how touch is. So this was a great way to explain the sense of touch in the moment of communication. It's like your eyes and your ears, the things that you're hearing and you're seeing are all embedded in the sense of touch. When I touch this cup, it's warm, but all of these grooves, this is a Wabi Sabi style. All of these grooves are intricate. I mean, it's not just a mass-produced 3D printed cup that I'm just drinking out of. This was handcrafted and stamped in Japan. So it's porcelain. It has a glaze on it. It has grooves, so it fits in your hand quite nicely. And as I feel it, I feel a part of culture. The touch experience enhances the communication between the tea and what I've been referring to as the deliverer. If you're having tea by yourself, the communication between you and yourself, or God and you, or if you're with somebody, the tea master and the guest. So it enhances the experience. When you're dealing with tea, one of the aspects of tea, it's the texture. This says it's a smooth green tea, which it is. It's smooth. It's I'm impressed. It changes the water to something, to a totally different level. Man, and brown rice tea, it's coarser. It has a kind of a hard flavor, but I enjoy that too. I mean, there's times where I actually, it's like I need some genmai, or like today, it's peaches and green. The day before yesterday, it was Fruity Pebbles, which is strawberry and pineapple together. I mean, I have some tea that has orange in it, and it tasted just like Triaminic. It wasn't my favorite, but it brought back memories, and that's the next part. Touching. Let's think about it like this. In your body, there are all over your body. There's nerves, right? And there are neural pathways to your brain, and your brain kind of favors these areas: your hands, your eyes. Not your eyes. You don't touch with your eyes. Your lips and your tongue, things that you touch with. So, and they enhance the experience that you're having, right? So, the receptors on these things directly link to your brain, and your brain will attach emotions to it. So, the feeling that I'm getting by just touching the cup and touching the cup to my lip, the warmth from it and everything, it's a positive experience, and I associate that with peace and positivity. So when I'm looking for a peaceful place, I can gather my senses around a tea. And that feeling that I have, incorporates all of the senses, and not only that, it infuses those emotions into my story. Here's one of the main parts of this segment, the whole tea ceremony, the whole having tea with yourself, looking and listening and touching, all of those things gather together and create an experience for you. It not only just creates just an experience for your history of you, but it also creates an experience that that you can go to. It creates memories. Remember, this is ichigo, ichie, so it creates those moments in time where everything is being utilized, even your taste and your smell, which we'll get on Monday. But all of these things conveys messages through this little moment of time. We're together for a good 5 to 10 minutes every morning. All right. And as we are together, the things that we experience together is frozen in that time. And the cool thing about these times that we have together, that we can revisit them. Now, since it's an ichigo ichie, we're not going to be able to actually experience it all over again the way we are right now, but we can revisit it. Remember when we got together and we shared that tea that was peaches and green, and it was so good, and you said this and I said that. We don't get that. We have to enjoy the moment, because it's never going to happen again, but we can revisit it in our memories, and we can try to recreate, but it's never going to happen again, but we can try to recreate it. So I was thinking this morning as I was sitting in my thinking chair, I was looking for a book, right? And then I thought about how this, just listen. I was looking for a book, right? And I looked on the shelf, I saw the book, and the texture felt great. So I bought the book. But what if it helps select the texture and the colors and the pictures. It all helped me select that book, right? But what if I put the book back? And I went to a friend's house that I haven't seen in years, and they're like, you know what? I got a book for you. And it's the same book. That book will have way more meaning than it did in the bookstore among all the other books. Even though I might have selected it, now that the emotion of my friend giving it to me is, even, just that much more. That book means so much more now. Same as this. What if my wife saw that I liked that book and I was looking at it, but I put it back, and she went back and bought the book for me? Now, my love for her and her love for me and is going to be infused in that book. When she gives it to you, I got you something. I got you a book. I got you a present. Once I get that book means way more than it would have with the friend giving it to me, which, has value, and way more than if I just picked it up and said, I like it. I'll take it. It means way more because of the emotions that are attached to it, but also the meaning behind the people that are sharing that moment. So when you get into sight and sound and touching, when you having tea with someone important, or just you and God having tea time together, take into consideration all of the information that all of your senses are gathering for you and creating this reality in this moment of ichigo ichie. So that being said, let's have an awesome day, an awesome weekend, taking take every moment and enjoy the moment. Okay? And as always, I love you. Until Monday, it has been an Ichigo Ichie. And come by.